Roll.
Welcome to Tush Twins, heard exclusively on MalcolmPresents.com. It's a streaming platform heard around the world and beyond, wherever the hell that is. Anyway, guys, how are you?
Beyond in the world. Here's the world.
Beyond the world.
Oh, by the way, I just found out something today.
What's
When
What?
that?
I look back on
The world is
our
flat?
old shows,
Yeah.
do
Yes.
you realize the first show that I have recorded was 7/28/2021? So this will be our fifth year of doing the shows,
Of
and I
this
have
one?
all, yeah,
Yeah.
and I have them all backlogged. So if you want to see how you looked 5 years ago,
I don't want to look.
It's okay.
Don't want to look.
I'm
it's
sure we're fine.
all you have to do is go to Tush Twins. Actually, Malcolm Presents Tush Twins. Go back all the way back, 7/28/21. I was amazed that we're doing it 5 years
So
already.
it's July.
Yeah.
Time flies when
Well,
you're
we
having fun.
really
We
started doing it. I
was
thought in
do
April or
COVID.
May.
It was during COVID. That was COVID
It
21.
was COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were all like home and like, let's just chat.
And if
Let's just,
everyone's wondering what this is on top of my head, this mop,
oh, I
is
love it.
because it was
I like
raining
it.
and frizzy yesterday. So I washed my hair and let it dry naturally. And I'm lucky I can walk through a door.
Well, the humidity is like 88%. So, you
Still is
know,
here.
yeah. So it's pretty.
So
I
it
mean,
doesn't
we
make
had,
a
talk about
difference.
some crazy ass weather. It was like tornadoes. We were getting
Yeah.
tornado warnings in New York, in the city
Tornado
actually.
Jersey.
warnings?
Yes, and
Yes.
actually a tornado, I call it a minus F1 touchdown in Rye or Rybrook, which is not that far from me actually. That's how crazy
And
this weather was yesterday.
and they had in
I,
Sullivan County also,
yeah.
uh, uh point one, F1.
F1. FU, I call it.
Yeah.
I mean they were just I kept getting on my phone like I was just getting notifications like every 2 minutes. Like
Hmm.
tornado watch, tornado watch. I'm like, okay, go into a room without stay away from the windows, go into a basement. I'm like, huh? Like what the hell's
But
going
but but
on?
but that's all
You know,
propaganda by the Democratic Party. There's no climate change.
climate
Well,
change?
my sister went yesterday to see her new
How's the
grandson
baby?
at the hospital still. He's still there, but he's gaining weight and he's doing much better. And she said it took her like an hour and 2 hours to get there, or
Right.
3 hours. It
And
took her over 5.5 hours to get home because the rain was so
with the
horrible. The tornado watch, they couldn't see in front of them. They couldn't even pull over because they couldn't even see the side of the roads to pull over.
Well, I would have waited a day to see the baby. I'm
Yeah, well,
sorry.
that's what Dennis said too.
You're like, why are you going when there's tornado
With his
watches in your
grandparents. And they
uh,
said there were tornado watches. They kept getting beeps in the
right, right.
car,
I'm getting
pull
BP.
over, go under an underpass
Yeah,
or an
yeah,
over.
yeah.
There is none on
Mhm.
there's none on the Garden State.
No, there's zero. You have to get off the road.
Yeah, so
And
they
go.
kept going
I
and
mean, Les got caught bad. Les got caught yesterday also. He was going down Central Avenue and he said the water was up to like the mid part of the door. He got off. He went to where there's a Trader Joe's, but the front lot was okay, but the back lot cars it was up to their doors.
They were flooded.
That
Yeah.
they were flooded. So he had to wait and then finally and then of course, he was traveling back and I was
yeah.
like, okay, can I be more of a nervous wreck than I am already? And the flights were delayed into JFK, obviously.
Yes.
Luckily, they found a window to
Rockaway.
come in, and he got in like at 10 o'clock. And
Well,
when he
we had
landed, I went,
storms
thank
ahead.
God, if there is
Mhm.
one. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
when I was in New York and even out here, I've never gotten to a tornado type of warning. But I know
Oh,
when
It
it
could
pours,
happen.
and you're driving on my thing would be the freeway. the water would, on either side of the
Yeah,
road, would
yeah,
lake up,
right, right.
and everybody had to drive like in the middle.
Yeah, I was glad when
And
Les
now
got it
they're
because
saying
I
another
was
storm is coming our way. And now we're not supposed to get that many hurricanes or anything this year because of La Nina or El Nino. El
isn't there
Nino.
one developing down in the west?
Bertha.
Yeah,
Bertha. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. Can't
And
go
now
any.
they're
I mean, gotta just
saying,
stay in your little bubble and don't move anymore. It's like,
mhm.
I mean, you want to go places and do things, and then it's like, oh God,
Now they're
whatever.
saying it's coming up, but I don't know if it's here. No, it's not coming our way. But Bertha,
Yeah,
hello,
Okay.
Bertha. Wat maakt de Bertha?
I
Coming
don't
to
want. I don't want any part of Bertha.
Didn't we have a Hurricane Bertha when we were kids?
and Hurricane Donna. I remember that was a big
Donna
That was
one.
a
was a biggie.
61. My
Donna was
mom,
big. I remember
yeah,
that.
I
I
that
remember
remember
was the
the
Donna.
first day of
Ocean
school.
Parkway was flooded. Yeah,
It was the first day
I,
of school. My mom had to come pick everyone up. My mom went to
I
225 to pick up Ronnie, then to yours PS 100 to pick up Mitch. She picked up the boys, or I think it was just Mitch, or is
probably.
it
Well, Mitch was.
in junior
I don't
high?
know. I think it might have been eighth grade, ninth grade,
Yeah,
something
so
like that.
my mom picked him up, and then she picked me and you, and then she picked me up and 253. You were at 100 at the time. She
Yeah,
picked you up.
The
She,
good, the,
'cause
the,
she's
good-
the only one that drove in those days.
the good old
it's true.
days.
Good old days. I don't even know how she drove because I remember getting home finally and looking at the Ocean Parkway in front of me, and it was flooded. It was totally.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't remember it ever being that flooded like that again.
Well, I remember one time where I lived tip end of Coney Island, and I remember where the waves would, the middle of the island was like Mermaid Avenue. The
Hmm.
ending was
Right,
Surf Avenue and the boardwalk, and
Right.
then you had the bay in the other end.
right, right,
And the bay was meeting the ocean, it seemed,
right. Yeah,
all on Mermaid
Yeah.
Avenue.
yeah. That's some of the crazy. I mean,
But,
we've seen crazy weather, but it is getting crazier. The climate is changing. Um, it's not a hoax. Hate to say
Are
it.
you sure?
Anyway, so between
but,
climate change and heat waves and heat domes, and now this dirty lettuce, poopy
Please,
lettuce,
there,
please,
poopy
not
lettuce.
so deep.
Yes, I
they
did
had the
that on my.
lettuce, and then they had the Legionnaire's disease also
Yeah, that I don't know.
came out.
Four people died of
Yeah,
that in New York
Yes, I put
City.
six. I
It's
put six.
four,
Yeah, it was
four.
I heard
four.
eight.
No, four. Right now,
Well,
it's four, which is bad enough. But unless maybe something came out I didn't see, and
and
now
a friend of mine went to the one of the matches at
the World
in
Cup.
yeah, the World Cup. Thank you very much. My brain is so fogged today. The World Cup, and he came home. A few days later, he had the chicken pox.
The chicken pox.
The chicken pox. This is an adult, my friend, my boss. He came home, he had the chicken pox for 9 days. Yes, because other countries don't vaccinate. Some of
And we're
our
not vaccinating
we're
against
not
anything now.
vaccinating. So he never had the chicken pox and he came down with it.
Well, I don't know if I had the chicken pox when I was like 10 or
I
something.
had it.
They threw me in a room with you guys. I really never had it, but then they
I,
tested me when I got the first shingle shot to see if I had it. Because if you had it, you really,
you need to have the single shot,
no,
100%.
no. If you had it, you wouldn't have needed to have the single shot as much. I'm gonna get it in the next few weeks, I think. Again, I took one a while ago, so I need the new
Yeah,
one.
I took my shingles,
I
but I
took
just
them
took it, I
both.
think, this year.
No, they
Yeah, I
told
got.
me if you had chicken pox, make sure you get the shingle shot
Mm,
because it's still
mm.
in your system. And I had the chicken
Well,
pox.
they tested
I
and they
got that. I
said,
was at your house when I came
no,
down with it.
you had it. You gave it whatever. I got a very mild case if I got it because I didn't have
Yeah.
any symptoms.
I
And
was with you. You had to have.
I don't know what it is. I had German measles,
I never had
Really?
the German measles. I never
Uh,
had rubella.
and I'm not sure what the German measles and the measles, how different they are.
there was a slight difference in the bacteria, but I don't know.
It's
How
spoke
did
with
we get
an
on this topic?
It's
I
spoke
don't
with an
know.
accent. But
Don't talk with a
Yeah,
German
yeah,
accent.
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
Stop
speaking of
talking like
World Cup, well,
yeah.
Spain won, okay?
Yay,
They dominated
Spain.
the game, and yay,
Yay, Spain.
Spain, viva España. Well, vamos España. What is, there's a definite,
Let's go,
let's go
Spain.
Spain. And,
Vámonos.
and vamonos. And the last, the game's over, and the Argentina team losers, man, just total losers. And they started
Mhm.
a really shameful display of aggression towards some of the players on Spain's team. And not only that, they turned their backs on them
we
when they
turned their
got
backs when they were getting their
when they were
awards.
getting their awards.
When
And
Spain
I'm
was
like,
getting the awards.
what the hell? And they might be fined for this, I don't know.
Good.
But what the hell? Like, I'm
Well,
done.
And they got two players got the flag or
A
penalty,
red
red
card.
flag,
Yeah,
red
right.
card. I
Uh-huh.
don't know anything about
yeah,
soccer.
obviously, but
No, I know
I heard
nothing about
something
soccer. I
on my
watched it with tennis, but I had no idea what was going on.
on my Google. They had a now I don't know what to believe now, but they had the president of FIFA uh, s- uh, uh, saying what happened with how disgraceful it was that what Argentina did.
Right.
And they can fine them if they want to, continue in the organization. But
I
they
hope
really,
it's fun.
yeah, they
They
really
should be
said
fined.
it's probably be a fine or some sort of
Mhm.
suspension.
Well, they didn't particularly care, but like, when you do a chokehold on somebody, like
Yeah,
what are
one
you?
player had a chokehold, and another
Yeah,
player
knock
sort
the
of
other
like
guy,
body
threw the
slammed.
guy, threw him down, and
Yeah.
they're not playing the game. They're standing there. It's over.
Well,
That's
that I could see the emotions taking over, and they couldn't
no, I
control it.
can't.
But the other one, turning the back, is just total bad
That to
sportsmanship.
me is totally unsportsmanship.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's like
Shame on
so.
them.
Shame
But
on
I
them is
also
right.
like that Spain took a picture with Trump and
And
they
then they
cropped
they
it out.
photoshopped it out.
Well, he wouldn't get off the stage. If you saw the
No,
thing,
he
they had to have
that's
the president of
he
FIFA
he's
went up to him and talked to him to
don't
escort
didn't
him off
matter. He
again.
still stayed there, and then he finally went off, and he still got they got the picture with him in it. And then Spain said no,
Mhm.
and they had somebody crop it out.
Prep it out.
Yeah, they cropped out the picture.
Good.
So that's good.
That's embarrassing for him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that
So
embarrassing? Well, they also booed him
he
coming
doesn't
up
get
when
embarrassed.
he came on the field.
He never gets he
They
got
did. I
booed.
didn't see
Yeah.
that. I didn't watch it. I did not want to
Well,
watch it.
I didn't watch it, but I heard he was booed like profusely, and of course Fox, dampened it, and the other channels did too. But the people who were there with their phones, there were the witnesses, and
Yeah,
it was loud.
it was
It
loud.
was loud. It was loud. So
But
anyway,
now
I'm
I'm in
sorry. That's also, as much as I disrespect this man, that was not, they should not have booed him. It's disrespectful. They should throw Rotten Tomatoes.
right,
But boo.
right. No, disrespect. There is no such thing as disrespectful with this guy. Nope, nope, nope. So let's go to something funny. Okay.
Okay.
There's a big thing about a raccoon, and the name of the raccoon is Jimothy.
Timothy.
And he's become an internet sensation because he looks kind of weird.
First, they
And
didn't know what he was, and
right,
everyone they were asking, "What is
right.
this
And it's like,
animal?"
right. So, the it seems like the views with the footage that he has long limbs and his stubby tail and his back was in and the veterinarian said he suffers from short spine syndrome, a
Hmm.
rare congenital deformity that results in a significantly compressed and shortened spinal column, and he was a very unusual physique for a raccoon.
Good.
So all of a sudden, this woman who's an influencer or something, it goes viral. It goes everywhere. To the point where, and this is what really made me laugh, he's now in the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum.
I want
What?
one.
First of all, what is a bobblehead museum? Did you
I
ever
had
hear?
no.
Okay, wait, no, the title of this museum is it's the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum. It's a Hall of Fame. So Jimothy is
Now in
now
Jimothy.
it.
he's now in they did a bobblehead of him, okay? And because he became popular. Even the Seattle Mariners, um, they featured a raccoon mascot in honor of him during this. They do a salmon run at T Park, and he inspired memes, and people
He
are
was
doing
on World News
people.
Tonight. He was on
He's on
all
all the
the
news.
stations.
Yeah, he's like, there's videos shared. There are videos, games. There's art, fan art, tattoos, and an honorary city proclamation for
Oh,
Rocky Jim.
We live in a weird world.
I'm telling you.
but he's
So,
so, I feel so bad for him. He's
yeah.
probably hurting, and I hope someone picked
Probably,
him up
well,
and
they
checked.
said that, they were watching him and he's okay, he's acting okay. It's why they didn't try to catch him or anything to do anything.
Was it a young raccoon or is it older or a
It doesn't
teenager or
They
say.
don't say.
It's just a
He probably
distinctive
has
stunted
oh,
spherical appearance with long limbs and a stubby tail and this round. His
and
back
they
is
had a contest like 3 weeks ago when they first saw this online. What do you think it was? And I said it looks like a raccoon
mm,
and
malformed.
you won the contest.
yeah,
I know,
no.
I wish I did,
Well,
but I did
anyway,
call
so
it a
he
raccoon.
well, well, they say, don't the fans should just look at him and don't try to do
Don't
anything
touch him.
because
No, it's the
they have
rabies.
really crazy stuff. But the bobblehead thing just completely cracked me up. I mean, to the point where it's $30 each and a shipping rate, and it's gonna not ship till December. But it's going to be individually numbered and sold exclusively through the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum, which is in Milwaukee. Another reason to visit instead of Schlemiel, Schlemazel,
And the movie will be on TV in another
Hudson's
Hospital.
six
F
months.
Incorporated. Yeah, I don't know.
They'll have a movie
They,
in another six
there
months.
could be an animated video of an animation of him. I mean,
We
I
should do
just,
it.
I don't know. I mean,
Let's write a book about
so
Jimothy.
Jimothy, yeah, who's even mentioned, I think,
Jimothy Raccoon. Man.
John
Why?
Stewart mentioned it on the Daily Show also. But so then I'm like, we got to maybe go visit the Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum in Milwaukee.
I
And
think there are a lot of other places I'd like to go to.
well, co-founders Brad Novak and Phil Sklar began to acquire bobbleheads in 2004 and had a collection of several thousand by 2014. They decided it was time to share their bobbleheads with the world, and the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum opened in February of 2019. Do you believe
I
that?
love it.
A
I want to go.
bobblehead museum. I mean, we got to go.
Too bad it's not on Route 66. I want to go down Route 66.
I just it's just
Get my
incredible,
kick.
and but they produce high quality customized bobbleheads. You could get a bobblehead of yourself.
Oh, I got
We
one
should
for a
get
friend
Tush
of ours.
Twins.
Maybe we
Okay,
should do that. It's to celebrate our anniversary.
Tush Twins fifth
let's do it.
anniversary bobbleheads.
Malcolm, we'll put on his Malcolm Presents, and
Right.
we'll put Tush Twin 1,
Right.
Tush
Tush
Twin
Twins.
2.
I mean, I don't know. They will organizations individual. They do it for individuals. We got to
Yes,
check
we
this.
had one done for a friend of ours for his 75th birthday, and
Really,
it's $280 to have a bobblehead done. I just want to let you
280 through the
know. Yeah,
Bobblehead Hall of Fame or somewhere
I
else.
don't know, through
That
this
pro-
very famous bobblehead company here in the
Well, I
United
don't
States.
know. This is the museum, so
a-
maybe it's
Actually,
cheaper.
actually, if you have money, that might be a great present for, your kid, however,
Right.
from
They do have a
like 10 to
picture.
20.
Ha,
It
bar mitzvah
looks like the
bobbleheads.
person we
And
set.
that's what we'll do, and give
Bar
it out
mitzvah
to
bobbles.
all the
As
kids in the
presents,
bar
yeah,
mitzvah.
that's a great present. Probably
Bar
costs a
mitzvah
zillion dollars.
bobblehead.
Bar mitzvah bobbleheads. I mean, I just,
Who would have thunk of it?
I would never have
Us.
thunk. I mean, I think we should find out how much the bobbleheads are. Tush Twin bobbleheads.
Okay, you
Yeah,
have an assignment.
Yeah, we'll have to email these guys. Yeah, Phil Sklar and yeah. So we'll
nice
have
church place. No
we'll
bad.
see. Novak and Sklar. We'll see. But anyway, so Jimothy is a star. He doesn't even know it. People are making money off of him. It's like,
Aw,
it's
I
like,
love Timothy.
I hope he stays okay. That's all I care
I'm
about.
wondering if those people wrote the name. So now anybody that has a
Jimothy? I don't
Child,
know.
I love the name Jimothy.
Yeah, the
Eh,
person who did it, I forgot, it was this woman, and she said
Who's it
oh,
named
her
after?
name is the raccoon was named Jimothy by Kiana Hall after she spotted the uniquely round critter roaming the Ballard neighborhood where she lives. Hall named him Jimothy because he looks like a Jimothy. I never thought, what is a Jim? I never heard of a
What does a
name.
Jimothy look
I
like?
heard Timothy, but I never heard of
I
Jimothy.
love Jimothy.
Jimothy.
That's a cool
Oh,
name.
and Jimothy gained fame because of his unusual appearance.
Can you
So
imagine next year they're going to name their children Jimothy?
I don't know.
It's going to
Could
be
be.
kids named Jimothy,
It could
and they're going to
be.
have raccoon eyes.
I just like Rocky Raccoon. Jimothy Rocky Raccoon. That's what the first thing I thought of Jimothy was our
Rocky
fun time
Raccoon.
when driving, taking the when I
Yeah.
was late,
Oh,
remember?
the train
Yeah.
Oh
home.
my
Oh,
God, and I changed all the words to Rocky Raccoon because I thought I was gonna get my parents were gonna kill
because we
me.
were so late
We were late
coming
to come
home.
to the store.
Are
Yeah.
you guys having technical difficulties now? I mean, this
No.
week, I think I've spoken to more people who have problems with their internet.
Okay,
I have.
I'll tell you why.
Tell me
Mercury
why, Maxine.
Mercury's in retrograde. Mercury is in retrograde till it's been a few weeks already. I've had car trouble, remember both cars?
Yeah,
I've had computer trouble, both
a
computers.
computer, and I've
Uh,
had internet trouble. And well, I lost power for no reason. It wasn't raining or anything. It wasn't even a cloudy day.
yep. Well, I'll just read this to you because
Okay.
astrologers note that this is a transit period. Emotional sign of Cancer and shifting briefly into Gemini. I have our astrologer Charlotte come on.
Ooh, let's do that.
So astrologers note that this transit emphasizes themes of introspection, vulnerability, and resolving past miscommunications. During this period, you can expect the standard Mercury retrograde effects, travel delays, tech glitches, and misunderstandings with loved ones. But tech glitches, I think, are real. I don't know what it is. I always didn't believe it, but now more and more I see every time. You know, we were having so much technical stuff, and I didn't realize that Mercury was in retrograde until I asked my Alexa. I said, hey, Alexa, is Mercury in retrograde?" And she answered in a new voice. She has
Oh, I
a
have a
young,
new
they
voice,
have
a younger
a young
voice.
voice now,
A young voice.
and you can actually this is the craziest thing ever. You can have full conversations with her. Literal conversations. Like it's an actual person. You can ask things about it. Like I once asked, I usually ask for the weather in the morning and
That's
news
what
or
I
something.
get.
That's it. And I use it for radio to listen to and music but nothing else really. So then I said, your voice is newer. What does AI have to do with this? And what is your take on AI? It went into a whole thing about AI, and I said
Right.
because it's using materials that are copywritten and you can't, copyrighted materials, and they can't. She goes, that has come up, but I really can't discuss it. It's like, I'm not kidding. I thought I was gonna
Same
literally
thing.
fall down.
I,
I'm telling you, it was the craziest thing ever. I just
can you do that with the video thing? I mean, you know, when you speak to AI
take a you mean take
well,
a video while you're
I wonder if
talking?
you could make like have you have a new friend in case you're lonely.
Like people are doing that. I mean,
And,
I read
and,
that there was a lawsuit today though that this guy took medical advice from ChatGPT. That was his first problem. And he was
Hmm.
explaining his, symptoms, and they said basically blah 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 blah. Meanwhile, he had an embolism and he needed to go to the ER like right away, and he waited. He almost didn't make it. So now he's suing them for getting medical advice from GPT Health or whatever AI Health, whatever it's
And when
called.
they say you're dumb for doing that,
And they're like, I don't know. It's a lawsuit that he filed. So I mean, he's okay. I
okay.
guess he's okay now.
I wonder if we could put you know a column about love advice, you know, like Dear Abby. I think they probably have
Online.
that already.
Yeah,
What do you
there are
mean?
probably plenty
You mean
of dear.
AI, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm
To, to,
sure
to,
Oh,
to-
it's funny.
they have everything. I mean, AI now, it's scary. I mean, I told you I got this thing, from music publishers about a particular thing that they want me to sign on to. And it has to do with AI and your title and your catalog. And I'm like, until my lawyer looks at this, and it's going to cost
yeah.
about 500 bucks for me to have this looked at to
Well,
see if I
I'm
don't.
leery
But I was curious enough to want it checked by the lawyer because this is AI and what is this is the beginning of it. And they're using people's material for
Hmm.
AI and basing their music on something that you own. And
Yes.
how are they checking that and how are you getting paid? So I was curious enough to say I'm gonna have to spend this whatever a few hundred at this point because I want to know because it's the future I have to know about.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, I need to know about this. So
well,
I hope they can figure it out.
it's a frightening thing. I mean, look how much, like in the last 50 years, think of what has been invented and what we're doing now, and with the
Yeah,
computers, with AI. What's the next 50 years going to be like?
I don't know. I think it's gonna be
It's
like Wally.
unimaginable.
Wally,
Yeah,
Wally.
yeah, Wally with with humans not having anything to do and all they do is circle around in a spaceship and going around in a circle and eating.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we're not going to need
Oh,
people
I love
anymore.
that movie.
That movie was ahead of its time by
Yes, it
a wide
was.
stretch. I mean, it's almost predictive of what's happening.
Wally. I
That and
like.
Idiocracy is also predicting. That also was ahead of its time.
Well, that's
It's
going to be good.
unbelievable.
We won't need people
You
anymore.
know, well, remember the Terminator and the one in Universal with Schwarzenegger,
Mhm.
and everyone
Yeah.
was like, I kept going to eat unless I said, this is not as far off as you think.
No,
Now it's almost here. I mean,
it
think,
is basically
it
here.
is basically here, and could you imagine like calling a taxi, but there's no driver and getting into the car? Would you do that?
I won't do that.
I
So
won't
many
do
people
that
are
either.
going through railroad tracks and stop there with a train coming. You can't get out the door because it's locked.
Yeah, I would never do that in it. If there's not a
No,
driver,
eh,
like that's a human, I ain't going. And now they're
no,
having these um taxis, like helicopter taxis that you can get in with no pilot, and you can go.
no,
It'll take you to the airport.
no.
I mean,
Uh, did I say
uh,
no?
Right. Well, you're saying no now. Talk to me in 20 years.
you know,
I won't be here in 20
yeah,
years.
Where will you be?
where are you going to be
I'm going to be on the planet
in
Neptune.
Iceland or something? Where are you going to be?
Neptune. I'm going to
I
be
think
on the moon
Iceland is a good place for you. You'll be cooler.
Or
I'll
Greenland?
be cold.
You'll be cooler. You'll be cooler. Got to go to
I won't
Iceland.
be living here. 20 years. Yeah, Iceland sounds good to me.
Does it? I mean, you're not
Or
going to be a
Greenland.
snowbird. Yeah.
Oh God. Can you imagine me going to a hot place?
Can I imagine you in Florida being a snowbird at one of those condos?
You
I
remember
think
we
you'd
went
kill
down to
somebody.
Florida? Do you remember we went to Florida with see Barbara and I get off the plane with you and I
Uh,
call Dennis when I get out of the airport
uh,
and go, I want to come home now.
but we
And
went.
you and both of you say, we're here to see Barbara. You go, look, no, I hate it here.
Yeah, no. Well, she lives on, it wasn't Cocoa Beach. It was where was it again?
She
Not
lives near
Daytona.
Cocoa Beach.
The other
You
No, it
thought
wasn't
one.
where I wanted
she
to
lived on a
live.
beach.
Yeah, she lived on,
Yes,
well, it was nice. It wasn't that far from
it's
the beach,
nice.
actually. The
She lived a
beach was
block
good.
and a half from the
The
beach.
beach was nice. I didn't mind the beach. We like
Beach was
beaches. We
lovely.
like
I love the
beaches.
beach. We grew up
Yeah,
on beaches,
right.
so I love beaches.
But it wasn't, I mean, it was the temperature was good. It was like low 80s or something.
Yeah, but
It wasn't.
the things I
It's too
remember
hot.
about Florida is the humidity, not the
Oh
heat.
yeah,
I would never have to blow my hair out again.
Uh,
that's true. It'll just frizz right up.
No, but I'm getting my keratin treatment in a couple of weeks, so I won't have frizzy hair anymore.
I like it actually.
Actually, I
It's
like it.
good. Uh,
Why did I get
yeah,
it cut short?
I look, oh God, I've
no,
had my hair,
no,
Maxine
no,
knows
no,
I have
no, no,
short,
no,
short hair.
no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
I look like,
The Audrey
okay,
Hepburn look.
No,
I've
no,
had that.
no, 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 no. Uh,
Twiggy,
anyway.
I had my hair cut as Twiggy, and when Phil saw me with my hair would be that
Oh,
day.
I thought I didn't. I just, it's just, he went totally cuckoo bots. He goes, "What the hell happened? What did she do? What did
He
she
went over
do?"
to
It
me, he started talking to me in front of the other models at this car, at the toy
was a
show.
toy fair.
It was a toy fair. I was modeling toys and doing all
Yeah.
this stuff. And Phil's going, "What did you do to your hair?" And
Yeah.
like everyone's looking, going, "What? What?" This
Yeah,
weird guy yelling
he
at
was
me.
he was mortified. I was mortified, except I kept my tongue in, I try to
I
be
had
nice,
a
but
fashion shoot and a fashion show the night before at Fiorucci's, and Suga, the famous hairstylist from Japan, decided, "Oh no, you would look better with short, short hair." And he just cut it.
I would I would have smacked
And you
him.
couldn't say no because you didn't know how to say no in Japanese.
No,
Yeah,
it's just Suga. When he cut your hair, you just go, okay. He was the most famous hairstylist of the time.
really.
And I said, okay. And I actually like my hair short. I liked it.
So
I
why
didn't
not
like it.
now?
No,
Not now. I'm too
no.
old for it. I need to hide part of my face.
You're
Anyway, guys, this is the end of our show, and this is the end of our fifth year of doing shows. Starting next, actually, it was the 28th was our first show, July 28th,
Yeah.
entering our
2021.
sixth season when we started in during pretty much during COVID. So
Yes.
So
we're
we're about to start our the
the
next
sixth
Beginning of our sixth year.
the sixth
no, the
season
beginning of the sixth year,
Yeah,
beginning.
beginning.
Okay,
beginning of our
beginning.
sixth year.
Okay.
Yep, that's what I said.
And Sparkles just turned 6.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, I
Elsa's
had
gone.
he was a
She's at the
pup.
kennel.
Elsa's how old now?
Anyway, guys, have
5.
a happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, everyone, all three of us.
Happy Tush Twins anniversary, and
And so does
we're
Mr.
sending
Brown.
out good vibes to Dan,
Yeah, good
and
Thank
vibes to
you.
Dennis.
and
I know
Thank you.
he'll do well.
he'll
I'll
be
be
fine.
fine.
He'll be
Just
fine.
shoot
Good
me down.
vibes to you.
Good vibes.
To
You
everybody.
give good vibes to Dan,
Goodbye
but
to
you
me. Goodbye to
I'm
me.
giving good vibes to you, but
I need it too.
I will speak to you later for sure.
Anyway,
I will
guys,
talk to you
we'll
tonight.
speak next. We'll speak before, but we'll see you
Yeah,
next week.
let
I
me
will
know
talk.
when you get
I
the
will
time. When you get the time for
I
the
will text you
I'll
right
put it in.
away.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao, everybody. And say hi to Jimothy in Seattle.
Timothy, peace out,
Peace out.
man.